What is up? What is up? What is up, my peeps? It's yours truly, Landry, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we'll be reacting to trade school, more specifically, how to pick the right trade for you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to go, what you call this, the traditional route of going to 4 years of uni, you might want to consider trade school. You know, you can become like a plumber, an electrician, an HVAC technician, or some other trade. Okay. And the video is brought to us by Jacob Jordan. When you get a chance, feel free to hop over there to let him know that you found his video and my reaction, and that you decided to stop by to show some love and support. By, of course, leave a comment. So now, without further ado, let's jump straight right into this by, of course, full screening this bad boy and then hitting play.
So you're thinking about getting into the trades, but there's one problem. You don't know which one is right for you.
Yeah.
Do I like plumbing, HVAC, electrical, project management?
Wait, project management is also a trade? I always thought project management has something to do with IT. I guess I was wrong, or maybe there's like a part of what you would call these trades that project management falls under. Okay, good to know.
There's a lot of options, and if you're feeling overwhelmed, that's completely normal. Most people do not figure this out in high school. Hell, a lot of people go through 4 years of college and still have no clue what they're doing. But here's the good news. Tell me about it. Choosing the right trade isn't about finding the perfect path. It's about figuring out what fits you best. Your lifestyle, your personality, and your goals. Yep. So in this video, I'm going to break it all down. How to figure out which trade is right for you, what jobs are actually like, and how not to go broke and waste your time on a path that isn't for you. Before you look at any specific trade, ask yourself this question. Are you a problem solver? Do you like working alone or with a crew? Do you want something physically active, or do you want...
Man, shit. If you need a job, do you really care about all these questions? I don't think so. But hey, if you're looking into something that you are planning to work for years and years and years to come, it's probably best for you to take these questions serious and to, you know, make your decision based on them. But if you were to ask me, am I a problem solver? Yes. Do I like to work alone or with a crew? I mean, I don't mind either, but I prefer to work alone. Do you want something physically active or more technical and precise? I don't mind either, but I'll go with something more technical and precise.
Want something more technical and precise? These questions matter more than you think, because if you hate digging, plumbing is probably not going to be your thing. If you love understanding how systems work, HVAC might work for you. If you like puzzles and working with electricity...
But how's the pay though? How is the freaking pay?
You might be an electrician in the making. The goal isn't to pick a job that sounds good, it's to pick a job that fits with how you're wired. Okay. No pun intended. Plumbers install and repair, drainage, water and gas...
Fitting with how you're wired, no pun intended. That should be a joke that every electrician uses.
Gas lines. And they do this through threading, compressing, and burning. You're solving real problems every day. Plus, plumbing is an essential career. Everybody needs a plumber.
Yep.
The pay starts strong, you grow fast, and self-employment is a high probability. And if you're worried that you're going to be unclogging toilets all day, don't be, because a lot of plumbers simply run pipe and hook up fixtures. That's it. Now, electricians, they wire...
And also, he should have added that, you know, as long as humans have assholes, there will always be a need for plumbers. So, as far as job security is concerned, you ain't got to worry about that.
Homes, businesses, and facilities. You need to be detail-oriented and safety-conscious, because mistakes matter here, and it's very unforgiving. I've personally witnessed guys...
I'll say that mistakes matters, you know, at every job. It doesn't, you know, it's not just specific to electrician.
Guys accidentally shock themselves and blow a hole through their pliers because they accidentally touched a live wire or cut a live wire. It's very technical and steady work, and the pay reflects that. Okay. If you like precision and a clean job site, this trade is probably for you. Just make sure you clean up your wire scraps afterwards, please.
Okay, so based on the 3 questions that I answered earlier, electrician sounds to be more like my fit. Okay, cool.
Now, if you're a problem solver, HVAC might be calling you. HVAC techs install and repair heating, cooling, and ventilation systems.
You'll also forget, also electrician. Like if you are looking for a field where job security, well, I guess you can. Well, I guess I should say that if you're looking to join a field where job security is kind of high, slash the job market, you know, is like pretty high, probably electrician is also one of those fields, because it's like, bro, pretty much everything around us functions on electricity. You know, like you can't really do much without electricity these days. Or if there's no electricity, people will always try to find a way to generate some kind of electricity. So, you know, an electrician is probably, you know, becoming an electrician is definitely something that we should all consider.
Work with electrical, mechanical, and plumbing systems. You'll also be climbing on roofs and in tight spaces. It's super in demand, especially in extreme weather states like Texas, Alaska, Montana, states like that. The variety of the job keeps it interesting, and it's personally one of my favorite. Do you like playing with fire, playing with metal, being lost in your head for hours at a time under a hood? Well, welding might be your thing. Welders join any metal parts, from construction to shipyards to pipelines. It does have a slightly higher lung risk, but it's only like 4% compared to cigarette smokers, who are 20% more susceptible to lung issues. But with proper PPE and ventilation,
really like that, but hey,
all the risks are nearly eliminated.
Okay.
The pay is great, and it gets even better when you specialize. I'm gonna glaze TIG welding a little bit because it's what I was really good at. It's not only the cleanest and prettiest welding process, but it's also the only welding process that allows you to weld any type of material and any thickness of material. If you're somebody who likes talking with your hands, welding is your route. Now, for project managers, you might not be working with your hands, but you are organized. You know how to communicate with people, and you know how to organize chaos. Construction PMs organize crews, deadlines, and budgets. It's very high responsibility work, but it's also very high pay. A lot of people start as a skilled tradesman and then work their way up to a project manager in only a few years. This is a job I actually did consider doing. So now that you figured out what type of work you like, now you have to look at what type of lifestyle do you want. Do you want to travel? Some welders and PMs move from job to job. Do you want stability and to be home every night? Plumbers and electricians are great for that. Do you prefer solo work? Well, electricians and HVAC techs often work very independently. Do you want variety? Well, HVAC techs have you moving and changing roles every single day. Figure out what your non-negotiables are. Money matters, yes, but so does quality of life. That is where Course Careers comes in. They have free intro courses that show you exactly what an HVAC manager is. Commitment, no tuition, no nonsense. It's designed for people who are just interested but don't want to waste time. Or once you find a trade that resonates with you, then you can proceed with the full course at a fraction of the cost.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Costs 2% of that. I personally started in sheet metal. Course Careers costs 2% of that. The truth, job forever. I personally started in sheet metal. I went to welding, then to pipe fitting, then to plumbing, then to HVAC, and then finally to foreman. It's not about just picking one trade for the rest of your life. A lot of guys do that though, and it's perfectly fine. It's about getting started in a direction that will start making you money and start building skills. The rest evolves naturally. As a recap, do not chase trends. Pick something that fits you. Learn what the job is, not how big the paycheck is. Use tools like Course Careers to test the waters before you jump in. Something action. You click. You make sure to leave a comment on what you're interested in.
Alright, Joe, so that's the end of the video. Yeah, yo, I mean, the trades are definitely, you know, options to consider if you don't want to go the traditional route. And I'll say they're probably the cheapest or even the best options when you think about it. Because, like, you know what I'm saying, you can, like, work, you can study, or you can work while studying and getting paid at the same time. So that's a bonus right there. And yeah, man, you don't really have to invest that much into your education, and the ROI on that is pretty nice. So yeah, yo, everybody out there, feel free to look more into trades and you know, give it a shot. Okay, as always, if you haven't already, make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to share, Make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon to stay tuned for more. But most importantly, don't forget to hit that super chat / donate, as it is the best way to support your boy. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.